Let's face it, we all want to have a successful life. But in order to get one, we should first find out why we are not wildly successful already. For most people, that is the case because they don't grow on a consistent basis. We get some motivation from a YouTube video, a seminar, or from a success of a friend, and we feel pumped. We go on and plan and think of different ways to reach the goal that we just set. But then in the following, we don't manage to fulfill the new plan because of either too strict planning or because of some events that come from our past life. And once the new plan gets distracted, we fall down to our old baseline again and just wander through life until we get motivated again to continue the cycle. Instead of growing constantly, we have these short moments of extreme courage and willpower, but shortly afterwards, we go back down to the place we came from. This certainly isn't the right way to grow. So I have 4 tips for you that will build a foundation for constant growth. Tip number 1. Take responsibility of your life. Sooner rather than later, you should realize that you're the one in control of your life. When you do something great, like passing an exam, getting a promotion, making your first sale, or getting together with the boy or girl you like, then this is your achievement. On the other hand, when you fail an exam, don't get a promotion and so on, then this is also your failure. You could have passed if you would have learned more. You were the one in control. Neither your teacher, your parents, your friends, or anyone else had such a huge impact on the outcome as you. Which takes us to tip number 2. Stop wasting your life with useless things. While this second advice sounds pretty simple, the difficulty lies in the fact that we often don't even realize when we waste it. On top of that, we often waste time while fully being aware of it, but we're not able to stop for whatever reason. Do you sometimes catch yourself mindlessly browsing from one YouTube video to another, not even really watching the video itself, but more being on the search for something new or exciting? You can apply this experience to all kinds of medias, let it be Netflix, our Instagram or Facebook feed, zapping through the different channels on the TV, or even watching the new updates and profile pictures of our friends on WhatsApp. The effect is always the same. We kill our time and afterwards, or maybe even during the process, we regret doing so, feeling worse because of it, and then just continue with it. When asked, almost all adults say of themselves that they waste about 60% of their time each day. This number is just insane if you think about it. But it also means that if you don't waste your time, you basically have twice as much time to work with compared to everyone else. If this won't boost your success, I don't know what will. Tip number 3, set unbelievable high goals. Yes, they always say that you should dream big, but big just ain't enough anymore. You want to kill it in life, so you have to go even further in your dreams. Set the highest possible goal that fits your wanted direction in life. In addition, you should add some craziness on top of it. You have your whole life to achieve it, and this life lasts longer than you think. Don't be afraid to set a high goal and also have the patience to stick with it throughout the ups and downs. It's basically just like a marriage. Another practical aspect of a high goal is that you will automatically work harder for it. The idea behind this concept is that when you see a task is reachable and easy to complete, you will be able to procrastinate on it for days and weeks because you know that you can finish it shortly before the deadline. You cannot apply the same mindset when your task is an unbelievable high goal, since you won't be able to finish it easily, but rather have to work for it every day for the rest of your life. But of course, you can do it. The last tip for today's video is to implement a morning routine and, of course, to stick with it. In order to win in life, you have to win the day. In order to win the day, you have to win the morning. The morning really does set the tone for the day. A morning routine does not only make the difference between rushing to work or being there easily on time, but it also sets the tone for the rest of the day. In addition to that, A good morning routine also gives you this awesome feeling throughout the day that you have already achieved something. It is also the time where you can implement most of your daily habits. That way, you won't be distracted while becoming a little bit better every day. Take each of these advices step by step. Now, go ahead and make a plan, but this time, promise me, and especially yourself, to stick with it for at least 1 year. Make this plan your highest priority, because plans do work and it's not that hard to make a good plan. Executing on it is where the magic happens.